Hey everybody, we are back, and I want to make a big announcement, D. It's been 1 year, one solid year of the Trainwell podcast. I'm not even going to do a formal intro because you all know what we say, what we do, how we do. And D, I did not think that us starting a podcast would actually make it. One, I wouldn't think it was much as work as it has been. And number two, I didn't think we'd be as consistent. I was thinking like one episode a month kind of thing. But here we are, one episode a week. Haven't missed one bit, even though we've been sick, even though we've had babies, even though this, that, and the other. So yeah, what do you think?
Well, I guess when we hit a year, we don't do a formal intro anymore. That's what happens at a year. You just totally let loose.
Honeymoon phase is over.
I know. Well, we don't do anything anymore. Just kidding. Well, no, I'm really impressed with us, Joey, because I wanted to on this episode, I wanted to just talk about the story of this podcast. And if there is anyone out there who's been following along with us this whole time, I hope that there is. I don't think we ever talked about how the podcast came to be. And I love the story. So Joey came on. Can I go ahead and tell it, Joey?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. You tell me if you had a different version of it. But I have wanted to do a podcast for so long. Like I've talked about doing a podcast with friends, like just in my personal life, I want to do a podcast. And I had put it out there, with our leadership team, like marketing team here, our growth team, like if we ever do a podcast, I want to do it, blah, blah, blah. And then I said that just kind of offhandedly, a year ago. I said to the head of our growth team, I just would love to start a podcast. Maybe we should start a podcast. And he said to me, another trainer just told me that. And I said, well, who's that other trainer? And he said, it was Joey. And I said, oh, awesome. Okay, cool. And then I just side messaged Joey. I slid into his Slack DMs and I said, Joey, word on the street is you want to start a podcast and I think we should just go for it. I think we should just do it. Let's make a proposal. Let's record an episode and we'll show them this is something that needs to happen. We should go for it. And as we were about to record that first trial episode, just to kind of prove to the team, hey, we got this. This will be cool. Who doesn't slide into our DMs but our head of growth, John, saying, hey, you guys both said that you wanted to start a podcast. I think now's the time. And we said, we're already on it. Here's our proposal. Here we were just about to record an episode. Let's do it. And it just perfectly fell into place. Perfect timing. And yeah, I didn't even think about the logistics. Like, how are we going to do this every week? We both work here at Trainwell full time. Like, how are we going to make that work? And you know what? We did it. And it's really a bright spot in my week every week. I love it.
I love it too, D. It's so fun to rap on the mic like I'm a rapper, like I'm Dr. Dre, what it is.
Oh, God.
I did a CrossFit workout with one of our coaches and it wrecked my lungs.
That'll do. Do you taste the blood in your throat?
No, but I was going through a cold. So that's why I told Grace, I'm like, it's not really that I'm not used to this high intensity stuff. It's just, I got a little mucus. Anyways, for those listening, yeah, it was a great story. If there's one thing you can take from that little bit there is that if you're thinking about starting something, just freaking start it. Do it. Pull the trigger. I always like what TD says, Todd Durkin. He says, ready, fire, aim. Don't get caught up in this aim, never pull the trigger. Just start it, because imperfect action is better, 10 times better than perfect inaction. That gets you nowhere. And with this podcast, we just did it. Like we fit-foed it, right? Figure it the F out, right? We fit-foed it. And I think it's, to this day, it always hypes me up when we have an episode. Like even if we are late brainstorming and whatnot, we know that we get through an episode, it will be better because of it. I do want to share that the first episode we did, we had to do it 3 takes.
Yeah, we
because
did.
I was personally afraid of like, oh, I should have said this. I want to do perfect. That was going back to the perfect action, right? Or whatever I just said. Like, I wanted it to be perfect. I didn't want to, but just put it out there. Who cares? Like that is the thing I think that kills a lot of dreams out there. So if you're thinking about starting something, whether it's a side project, side hustle, whatever, do it.
That's a great point. You got nothing to lose by just jumping in and doing it. And I think a lot of times that opportunity can pass you up if you don't just jump on it and go for it. Um, and quickly off topic, but this is just our fun celebrating a year episode. I want to tell you about the CrossFit workout that I did that made me cough for 4 days. Can I tell you what it was?
Yeah, get it.
I wonder if you've ever done this workout. Listeners, if you're familiar with kettlebell swings and you're conditioned, you can try this workout. It's so short, like all CrossFit workouts. It's incredibly short and it will wreck you. Okay, here's what it was. I'm going to try to remember. You have to do 100 American kettlebell swings. So kettlebell swing all the way overhead. 100. But you have to stop every minute on the minute to do 5 burpees. Okay. So imagine you just start swinging. You get as many as you can in a minute. And then at the minute, you have to stop. No, you start with 5 burpees. You start with 5 burpees. Then you swing as many as you can, as many reps as you can. And then at a minute, you do 5 burpees. And then you pick up those swings where you left off until you get to 100 swings and then you're done. And I think I did this workout in less than 5 minutes and I tasted blood in my throat. And I'm not kidding you, for 4 days, I had that like dog cough, like barking cough. It was so brutal.
Well, I'd rather have a dog cough than a old lady smoker lungs. How you doing, Darian? Like that. I can deal
Is
with
that
dog
what
cough.
is that what you get from CrossFit workouts? The old smoking lady lungs?
No, but no, but it's been like over 10 years since I did a CrossFit workout, so it was a lot of fun. I want to share another lesson about podcasting, though.
Sure,
Let's
yeah,
go on
let's talk
track.
about it. Sorry, I brought us off topic.
Dream big, start small, and work yo ass off. Capital ASS. I think with this podcast, the biggest thing that came to us, because we do all the editing, right? And listeners, if you were with us in the beginning, the music was horrible. Like it was way too loud in like the music was like 10 out of 10 decibel level, and then like in the cool down, and not in the cool down, the in outro. I don't even know the terms, but still don't know the terms. It was like a 2
Cool
out of
down.
10. And like I remember John reached out and was like, "Hey, we have some listeners." So if you were that listener, I apologize, but the editing is some serious work. But I think all the work, all hard work, cheap work, hard work ain't cheap, cheap work ain't good, D. And I think that if you're starting small, just hammer it. Just work your butt off, work your tail off, because if you have the brilliant co-host that I do, it will all fall into place. You guys will vibe off each other's energy, you'll get it done. And yeah, so dream big, start small, work your ass off.
Yeah, if anyone wonders why our sound quality is janky and our editing is janky, it's just because it's just us two trainers doing
Yeah.
it.
It's not this professional studio.
Yeah. So let's talk about our favorite episodes that we did over the last year. So I'm going to start us off. My all time, I don't want to say all time, there's so many I loved doing for different reasons. But the one that always comes to mind first is like one of our very first episode. It was the second episode we did with Matt and Gabe, our co-founders of Trainwell. I thought the episode was so powerful. And we got a chance to talk about how the company came to be, our philosophies on serving our clients and really genuinely just caring about every client that comes through our door. And that's truth. I mean, we built our whole company around that. But I think the thing I love talking about most is how amazing this company is to work for, especially right now, because we're hiring. And I've been thinking about hiring a lot and like talking to a lot of potential candidates. And I just get so passionate talking about this company because it's such an amazing opportunity for trainers. And our clients love to hear that their trainers are they love their trainer, and they love to hear that their trainer is appreciated here and supported here and is that they're provided with a salary and benefits, and it really is an amazing job for them. So I love sharing that with people because I think it's important for everyone to know. I love that episode.
Yeah, that was a great episode. That was our most popular episode. I would say the one that sticks out to me. Oh, there's so many. It's like choosing your favorite kid. You know, Brittany's story, when we on this podcast we bring trainers on and we
Mm-hmm.
hear their story. And when on Brittany night, now Brittany Soriano, congrats Brittany. Gosh, what was her husband's name? Abel. Oh, look at that.
No.
Abel
Whoa.
Soriano. I just remember Cain and Abel. Hot tip, by the way, if you want to remember someone's name, right when you learn the name, associate with the story. But anyways, Brittany came on. She talked about diabetes type 1 and just hearing how positive she was in the midst of everything she went through, that fired me up. I remember just anything that something bad happens to you, right? There's always a positive outlook you can have on it. Jocko says, something bad happened to me. Good. Like this happened. This didn't go to plan. Good. Like let's figure it out, right? Like you can always hit next, like try it again, do it better. Ever failed? Try better. Do it again. Fail better. So yeah, Brittany's story that I should probably label episodes, but scroll through the fight with diabetes and learn from Brittany on how to be so positive, keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really good one. I didn't want to, I mean, not that I forgot about that one, but it slipped my mind until you brought it up. Oh my God, I cried hysterically on that one, thinking about the
Oh yeah.
kids with type 1. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah, yeah. You guys, there was a moment there where I had to like stop you guys. Like, no, ain't no crying on this episode.
No, but it's just rough. If you want to shed a tear, go listen to that one. It will get you emotional. Okay, the other one, of course, no one's going to be surprised about one of my favorite episodes was talking with Farah. The first time we talked to Farah, we talked to her twice. Farah is a registered dietitian. She's also a trainer here. And we talked about diet culture. And that is one of my all-time favorite topics to talk about. We talked about, I don't want to say the downside, but the whole thing about weight loss is extraordinarily hard, and it can be very like mentally damaging and physically damaging to be constantly chasing weight loss. And it's talked about so prevalently in the fitness industry, like constantly chasing these aesthetic goals. And we kind of just broke down like what are the consequences of chasing that. And people do it for their whole lives, and it's so, man, it makes me sad. Like I wish that wasn't a thing. And so I love talking about that. And I always want to caveat, like, I live in a very socially acceptable body, so it's, I don't have that firsthand experience with living in a bigger body, but man, have I struggled with body image. Everyone knows my story about, struggling with disordered eating disorders. And it's just so tough. And I just love talking that out with Farah and hearing her story. Her story was so powerful, how her dieting and eating disorders start at such a young age. And that happens for so many. And for her to overcome that, it's just it's a very inspiring story.
It's always the stories you remember the most when
Yeah.
you're learning, don't you think? Like that's so important. Teaching through story goes a long way when you like. That's why kids always say, Daddy, read me a story. Don't tell me about facts and statistics and logistics. Just read me a story. Uh, we had the idea of stuff. I should still do this because I say some wonky stuff on here. To write down what I wish I would have said. That would have
Yes.
been a hilarious episode because every time we end an episode, I'm like, oh, I should have said this. Another episode that comes to mind was Selena.
Yeah.
She talked about. She's another trainer here. She talked about plant-based nutrition, and she was like, I love it when someone is bought in to whatever they're doing, like wholeheartedly. And Selena, and if you're listening to this, we love you because your nutrition stuff you gave us on plants, like you can tell you live and breathe it every day. Almost to the point, like, I think you're a plant, Selena. Like you just speak with
Yeah.
the ecosystem, right? And I
Yeah.
remember she like laid out like foods I didn't even heard of, like bok choy or not bok choy.
Actually,
No, not bok choy.
buckwheat.
Buckwheat. I combined both of them. Yeah, never heard of it. But that was an incredible thing. And here's another life lesson. I'm full of life lessons today. D, here you go. Be bought in 100% to whatever you're doing. Like, you don't ever want to be the sushi guy, right? You ever heard the story of the sushi guy where a guy walks into a restaurant and he sits down and he's like, hey, this is the best sushi in town, right? And the owner's like, no, it's not him. It's actually down the street. You want to go over there? Oh, thanks for telling me that. Go to the other sushi place. It's fabulous, whatnot. That sushi guy, the original one, was not bought into he was the best sushi. You want to be the best at what you're doing, believe it 100%, be bought in, live it, breathe it. And I think Selena did the exact same thing there, where she talked about living and breathing. I'm looking at the title here, Into the Weeds with All Things Nuts and Seeds, Plant-Based Nutrition with Trainer Selena. That was actually my intro there. Awesome creativity there. Good job, Joey.
Very good, Joey. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was impressive the way she was able to rattle off. Just like, we're like, where can you get vitamin C? And she's like, 10 foods just right off the top of her head that have vitamin C. You're like, okay, this is legit. Like, you want to just carry her around in your pocket, like, what should I eat at the grocery store? Yeah, that was great. Yeah, I so wish if we were more pro with the editing, that is like the all-time episode I want to do, Joey, is the one where you get to say everything you wish you would have said, everything you wish you would have said differently. I want to make a whole episode. I wish we could go through and consolidate a list or create a list of every quote you've ever said, of every life lesson you've ever given us, and
Every
then like
random
put that all
tangent.
together, and then at the end like a blooper reel, like of all the weird stuff. Because this is my main reason that I, and editing's, that's not either of our favorite thing to do, but the thing I do love about editing is hearing the weird phrases you say. I will laugh out loud. Like, it really gets me going. Like, I'll go back and listen to it like 3 times. Like, what did he say?
And by that third time, you still don't know what I said, right? You have more questions than you have answers.
But I leave it in because I'm like, gave me a chuckle. So maybe our listeners will find it funny too.
You guys don't get to see the video. Hopefully we'll get video out sometime. But again, be patient because we're not the techie people. But one thing I really love about doing this podcast is you don't get to see Darian smile every time she pops on. Even if she's having a bad day, she will force a smile. And I will tell every bad joke I can to get her to smile. But eventually she will smile. You will see the rays of sunshine. And as they say, folks, you make hay when the sun shines. And Darian, you've been a fabulous co-host. We got a lot. I need you to drink some more juice, though, because we got another year of this in our blood. We're going to keep this rolling. Can
Yeah.
I transition to some trivia now?
Yeah, let's do some trivia. Let's have some fun trivia.
Okay, well, I'm going to kick us off with some pop culture fitness stuffy, okay? Everyone knows him as Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Shout out the U, Miami University. I always tell trainer Heidi that her husband, speaking of trivia, I heard he's really smart. He always
Her
reminds me of The
husband,
Rock. What's his name?
here's the thing. Wait, we need to pause. Heidi's husband is like the reason my team lost trivia the first time. And I'm not kidding you. I was like, no one said spouses were invited. This was a work event. I was so sour. So sour.
What is it? Well, whatever his name, I forget his name, but he reminds me of The Rock. Okay, here's the question. What is Dwayne The Rock Johnson's famous gym nickname? D, go. Everyone should know this. What?
The Rock, right? The Rock.
No, his gym. What's his gym called?
His gym?
The Iron Paradise, baby. Iron Paradise. I have a gym right behind me. It's called the JoJo Yo-Yo Paradise. Just made it up.
That's a great. So look, I have some trivia questions for you, but I'm realizing I don't know the answers.
Okay, hit me. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Here's one for you. Okay. Let's see which one's gonna be a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, no, I'll do a pop culture one too. Okay, which celebrity?
Gosh.
No, that's a really bad one. It's so easy. Let's do it more. Which fitness craze?
No, do that one. Do the celebrity one.
It's so easy. It's stupid. No, I'm not doing it. What
Yeah.
fitness craze in I'll do it to you. I'll tell you it after this one. What fitness craze in 2010s involved indoor cycling classes with choreography and loud music? What was it called? The trendy craze.
What? I don't know. Spanga?
Spanga.
Like
What?
spin, strength yoga, Spanga choreography? Is that it? Help.
No, it was Soul Cycle.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know that one. Okay,
Let
tell
me
me.
tell you this fitness one. If
Just
you
ask me
didn't
it.
get,
Ask me it. Ask me it.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
tell me.
here it is. Which celebrity popularized the Jane Fonda workout?
Oh my gosh. That would be Jane Fonda. Shout out to her balance disc. My mother-in-law has one of those. Yeah. All right. Ready? I'm gonna get
Yep.
to some very
Ask me a
this is right up
sentence.
your alley. Right up your alley. Okay.
Okay.
In yoga, what does the term namaste mean? In yoga, what does the term namaste mean? I'm judging by the silence you have no
Okay.
idea.
No, no,
So
no, no, no. I was gonna say thank you, but I don't think it means thank you. I think it means like the light in you sees the light in me. Or is that like a that
no,
wait,
that's
wait,
just
wait.
close, close. It means I bow to you, or the divine in me honors the divine in you. We're gonna go with you failed that one, okay?
Okay, no, I didn't. Here's why I know that. Here's why I kind of knew that. Because my kids both went to this co-op preschool, so like a community-based preschool, and they have to do these songs at all their parties. And one of them, they sing this song where it's like the light in you, I don't know, sees the light in me, and then it goes namaste, namaste.
That sounds woo woo. All right, hit me with any question you can think. Advanced, hit me. Just don't make another Soul Cycle one.
Okay, what type of fitness, like modality, was Richard Simmons famous for?
Oh gosh, you mean Carrot Top?
No.
Well, not like he was a Carrot Top, like not the actor Carrot Top, but curly hair.
Yeah.
What modality? I would
Yeah, like what
say it
fitness
was
modality?
aerobics, right? Like step aerobics, like right?
That's pretty close. Yeah, dance aerobics.
Dance aerobics. There you go, dance aerobics.
Man, there was a podcast about him. Have you listened to it? I recommend people try to look it up because he disappeared. No one knows where he is.
No,
The
where
whole
is he?
podcast about it. No one knows where he is.
Huh? You know, whenever I was in training in person, and I'd be training like a group of D1 athletes, and I'd be like counting down 5, 4, and then I'd always go like and 3 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 6, and I would always mess those last few seconds out because as they're planking or like holding from a pull-up bar, they're like really struggling. Here I am like messing up the thing, and they're like, okay, just say 1, done. Anyways, all right, here we go.
Believe
What?
it.
Let's do a fun one here.
Yeah.
Which famous athlete popularized the phrase "just do it"? Which famous athlete popularized the phrase "just do it"? And tell me,
Well,
bonus points, what is the name of the company? That's an easy one.
now Nike
Yes.
is okay. And now, what do I know about Nike? There, it was a runner. Was it a runner? I thought
Mm-mm. Basketball.
it
Think
wasn't
Space
Michael
Jam.
Jordan. Was
It
it Michael
was.
Jordan?
It was Jordan.
Oh,
Michael
wait,
Jordan.
wait,
Just do it.
that phrase didn't exist before him?
According to this, no, it did not. Just do it was popularized through Michael
Interesting.
Jordan. Fun fact: my wife's Greek. Nike is Greek, means victory. So Nike,
And that's kind of close to your kid's name too.
Nico. Yeah, Nico.
Yeah,
Nicolaus. Well, it's Nicholas, but
yeah. Okay, should we do one more?
no. Let's keep going. Let's do 2 more each.
Okay, let's do two more. Okay, should we do a little more like serious, a couple serious ones?
Throw it at me. If I'm just no soul cycle.
Okay. Speaking of CrossFit, what does the acronym AMRAP stand for?
As many rounds as possible, or as many reps
Or
as possible.
yeah, that was good. That was good. I wonder if our CrossFit friends knew that one, or our non-CrossFit friends knew that one.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Tell me what the largest muscle in the human body is, D. Largest in the human body.
Oh, gosh, I'm
Oh my gosh,
embarrassed.
D. It rhymes with Rudius racerus.
No, I was gonna say, gluteus maximus. I
Yeah,
was.
there you
Then for a
go.
second, I was like, wait, did he ask me about a muscle and organ? Because isn't the largest organ your skin?
Yes, your skin. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That means Darian needs some more glute work to do. She has a small butt, folks.
No.
Uh-oh.
You know how I feel about glute work. Overrated. I mean, good for you, but like, we don't need to do it for every workout. But I will say my glutes are quite sore because I did barbell reverse lunges the other day, and my quads are quite sore because I also did front squats the other day.
Nice. Okay, hit me.
Yeah. Okay, here's another one. Which no, that's not a good one. Okay. Here's a question about organs. Which organ burns the most calories?
Organ.
You want me to give you a multiple choice?
No.
Maybe three.
Which organ burns the most calories? Yeah, give me multiple choice.
Okay, is it brain, heart, or liver?
Oh, it's got to be the brain. Gotta be the brain.
X, wrong. It's the liver.
It's the liver. Golly, that the liver is the most like fascinating organ, I will say. Well, I don't know everyone's organ, but liver, man, you would die instantly.
You would also die instantly if you didn't have a brain or a
Yeah,
heart.
but I don't really have a brain, anyways, and I'm doing just fine over here.
That's true.
Okay, here we go. I'm having fun here. Let's go with this. In which country did the Zumba fitness craze originate?
Brazil.
Let's guess again.
Okay.
Don't Google it. I hear you
I'm
typing.
not. I'm not Googling. I'm not even looking at my
Listeners,
computer. I'm looking
you
at the
hear
sky.
her.
I'm looking
I
at my
hear
answers
those.
there.
I hear those
Nah.
typewriter keys. Guess
Uh,
again. 3,
okay. Okay.
2,
Mexico.
1.
Mexico.
Colombia.
Dang, I was so close with Brazil.
All right, we got 4 minutes left. Come on, keep going. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Okay. Here's another. How? Okay. Oh gosh. I just feel like I didn't get as good of ones as you had put together. Okay. How many grams of protein are roughly in one egg?
That's easy. 6 grams. 6 grams. I mean, it depends on the egg size, but
Oh, that was such a bad one. How many calories are in 1 gram of protein?
4. Easy. Well, it's approximately 4. I think the
Yeah.
actual like calorimetry or whatever is like 3.9.
How many calories in 1 gram carbohydrates?
4, alcohol 7, fat 9. Okay,
Good for you.
here's a really funny one. Okay, you can hit pass if you want, but I laugh.
Gosh.
In
Okay.
Pokemon Go, okay, in Pokemon Go, I think that's a video game on a Game Boy. What real world activity is required to hatch eggs? In Pokemon
Okay.
Go, what real world activity is required to hatch eggs? Go.
Well, Pokemon Go is the one I think it's on your phone and you walk around and you see the Pokemon. So you have to like walk to
It's
it.
walk. Yeah, it's walk.
Yeah.
Good job, D. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, don't you remember this craze with Pokemon Go? When this came out, I was living in LA at the time. Everywhere you looked, people were walking around playing. I mean, hundreds of people. What is everyone
Okay,
doing?
that's great. Come on, go. We got 3 minutes. Go.
Oh my God, we're still playing trivia. Okay. Which mineral is
Mineral.
important for muscle contraction?
Ooh, that's a lot, but that would be sodium.
There's 3 that I'm thinking.
Sodium, potassium, and then you have calcium and the what's it? Sarcoplasmic reticulum. So final answer: sodium, potassium, and calcium. Yeah.
No.
Oh shit.
Calcium, magnesium, and potassium.
Magnesium. Okay, ligand getting iotropic channels.
Okay.
No, I gotta ask you now.
I'm scared.
Who is known as the father of modern bodybuilding? Father of modern bodybuilding. Go.
Eugene Sanders.
Yes, there you go. Or Eugene Sandow.
Can you believe
Sandow.
I got that right? Sandow. Yes,
Yes.
Sandow. Yes.
Okay, go.
Um, no, Joey, I don't have another good one. My list was so bad in comparison to yours. But here's how I do want to end. Where do you see our podcast going in the next year?
Oh man, I see a lot more guests coming on. I see people from outside of Trainwell coming on. I see a lot more stories being told about fitness because everyone's got a story. And I want people to come on and share that story and not just hear
Yeah.
me riff raff about random topics and go off on tangents and whatnot. How about you?
Yeah, I think that's good. I want to get more people on the podcast, clients. I want to hear client stories of fitness, people's triumphs, what they've learned through fitness. And I definitely want to try to get video out at some point. I think that would be so fun. But I would also love to hear from our listeners. What do you hope to hear from us or see from us in the next year? We want to make sure we're making a podcast that's meaningful for you. So thank you all so much for listening and celebrating 1 year of the Trainwell podcast with us. We've loved every second of it, even through challenges. It's been an extremely meaningful experience for both of us. So thank you all for listening and continue listening to see what's to come.
Adios, amigos.